ABC Original.
Artists from all over Australia have travelled to Sydney's White Bay Power Station to compete for the ultimate prize.
Today I'm swimming in adrenaline. I'm just excited.
A life-changing commission to hang in the National Portrait Gallery in Canberra. Last time, Jenna Pickering's intricately detailed painting of Amanda Keller was a standout.
Jenna has done something quite extraordinary. This is something that would normally take many, many hours to achieve.
Jenna.
Jenna doubles over, laughing with joy.
Now, in the final heat of the competition, 9 artists will get the chance to paint 3 very different celebrities.
Frank Finger and his champion muster dog, Annie. I know she'll be a good girl and stay still, but what about you?
Oh, I think I'll be right.
Please welcome Chloe Hayden. How honest will you be with your feedback at the end?
Stay tuned.
Alex Lee!
What if they see something in me that I've been trying to keep hidden?
So, who will have what it takes?
It's a lovely face, it's a lovely likeness, and I think it feels like quite a finished work.
To claim the last spot
That's rubbish.
in the semi-final.
Oh my God!
A swirl of colourful paint. Portrait Artist of the Year, hosted by Miranda Tapsell and Luke McGregor. A sunny morning at White Bay Power Station, where today's artists are setting up their workstations. One of them is a middle-aged white man with a grey beard.
If the moustache starts going sideways, just tell me and I'll fix it straight away.
There's a buzz in the air as 6 professional and 3 amateur artists set up for one of the most important paints of their lives.
I'm so excited. I just hope I don't get, starstruck in it.
Each artist submitted a self-portrait that earned their place in our last heat. Judging their work are Robert Wellington, Associate Professor of Art History at the Australian National University, Director of the National Portrait Gallery, Bree Pickering, and award-winning multidisciplinary artist, Abdul Abdullah.
Luke with the judges.
Today we have got artists from all over Australia. This first one is Anna Karin, who is an award-winning artist from South Africa who now resides in New South Wales.
Anna Karin talks about motherhood as being very important to her identity. She has 3 children. This is not what a mother looks like, ever. So this is definitely...
This has not been my experience with kids, no.
No, this is definitely an inner world's work, and I think she's captured that in a lovely way, sort of how she might view herself when she is at peace.
She almost glows.
This is Tony, who was an award-winning graphic designer and has just started painting 5 years ago.
It's an Impressionist style. It comes from that sort of French school of Impressionist painting of the late 19th century. Impressionists were trying to capture what they saw before them, but not in a realist sense, more in a sense of literally an impression of the atmosphere and the fleeting states. And it's the kind of thing you can do quite quickly with a practiced hand. Tony's going to be someone who could do well in this competition for that reason.
Tara is our youngest artist today at 21, and she is from my hometown, Tasmania.
There are amazing levels of finish. The lemons themselves, the texture on the skin is really fantastic.
There's a lot to enjoy, but I just can't get past how fabulous this signature is. She's put a crown on her tea. What a boss move.
A man spray painting.
Ruben is a large-scale muralist.
I like how he's left sections unfinished, but it's considered. Like the scissor lift, the way that it fades out at the bottom, it's not an accidental thing. It's a very deliberate application of paint to suggest something without going into fine detail.
This is Marco, who is a former baker turned full-time artist.
It's a small canvas, very interesting placement. You can see that he's concentrated on the face. It feels very idiosyncratic. There is an unfinished to this painting, but it doesn't feel unfinished.
A woman in a garden.
Julianne is a former ballerina, much like myself.
Robert, I think you're going to love this. You love birds. You're a bird man.
I am a bird man. I'm also a gardener, so I'm going to get in and point out what's going on here. One of my favourite birds, of course, the Australian magpie. We've got a wagtail. We've got a fairy wren here, but then all of the flowers of an Australian garden too. This is an Australiana portrait, and I absolutely love all the plant and animal detail here.
Cheryl is a fashion designer from Queensland.
Now, I know we all look for different things in portraiture and in art in general, but if I was to Marie Kondo my life and only keep the things that bring me joy, I would keep this painting because it's giving me joy.
She is bringing all of the joy of beauty and fashion and makeup. I love that Cheryl is leaning in and saying, I am a glamorous, beautiful woman and I'm here.
Tim from South Australia, who is a full-time artist, and this portrait is a nod to his love of basketball.
When I see this picture, I see a certain kind of masculinity, something that speaks quite strongly to the Australian experience of masculinity. Art is for everybody, and this sort of masculine culture that we might assume is quite separate from the world of art is very much part of it in this painting, and that's what I enjoy.
A bespectacled woman.
This is Anne from WA, who is actually a courtroom sketch artist.
I think that her skills as a court drawer is kind of apply really well to the competition.
In this work, there's a lot of lovely detail. So I think she's taken quite a bit more time with this portrait than she would in the courtroom. If we're expecting this and what we get is courtroom, it might not get her over the line.
We certainly don't want her to paint her sitter looking like they're in the dock on trial, do we?
Depends on the sitter.
Our artists are split into 3 groups of 3. They have just 4 hours to paint their celebrity sitter. The sitters have each brought in a special item to give the artists an insight into their personality.
My yuppie cavoodle would benefit a lot from this guest. This Claremont cattle grazer and his working dog Kelpie stole the hearts of the nation with ABC's hit Mustard Dogs. Can you please welcome Frank Finger and his champion mustard dog, Annie?
Frank, an older white man, walks in wearing a collared blue shirt, jeans and a straw cowboy hat. His black Kelpie is at his side.
Hello, Frank Finger, how are you?
Hello, I'm Julie.
Julie, how are you, dear?
Very good.
Frank Finger, how are you?
This is lovely.
Frank Reuben. Good, Reuben, how are you, sir? Nice to meet you. Annie, to me.
Please take a seat.
Annie, up here, mate.
She joins him.
Nice.
Frank grins proudly.
So, Frank, you've brought Annie in to be painted with you.
Yes.
I know she'll be a good girl and stay still, but what about you?
Oh, I think I'll be right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you ever been painted before, Frank?
No.
No? What are you expecting?
Probably a painting of an old man with a dog.
A pair of legs in flares.
This guest is an author, an actor, an influencer, a content creator, a motivational speaker, a disability rights activist. I feel like a lazy person now. But you may know them best as Quinny from Heartbreak High. Please welcome Chloe Hayden.
Red-haired Chloe is wearing a flamboyant cowboy-style outfit and black hat.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Chloe. Hi, Chloe. Nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Chloe. Nice to meet you. I have unmedicated ADHD, so if I move, I'm apologising in advance.
Please take a seat,
Oh,
sir.
yes. Okay.
Now, Chloe, you are someone with ADHD. I'm also someone with ADHD. Are you looking forward to sitting for 4 hours?
Absolutely not. It's going to be a fun challenge for all 4 of us.
That's fine. Now, you are publicly autistic. I also have found out recently that I'm autistic, but you were diagnosed at a young age.
Yes. When I was diagnosed as autistic, I had, first of all, never heard the word before. And my parents had only heard the word in the context of Rain Man and What's Eating Gilbert Grape. So as a 13-year-old girl wanting to fit in, I thought that autism was a death sentence. And now I'm 27 and autism is my biggest superpower.
Amazing. And do you mind telling us about your personal item?
I have 2 buckles here. I've got this one here and this one here. And I do a sport called Extreme Cowboys. The best way that I can explain it is, you know, like agility trials for dogs?
Yeah.
It's that, but it's on horseback.
And love of horses, was that from a young age as well?
Always. I was selectively mute for my entire life, except when I was with my horses. I would talk and talk and talk to them because I'd learned really early on that people lied and didn't show their true face.
Not in showbiz, though. We're a very honest bunch.
Absolutely. All the showbiz is also autistic ADHD. So.
That's true.
A woman of about 40.
Now, I would not want to be roasted by this guest, as I would be absolutely charred. She is a comedian, TV presenter and writer. You've seen her on Question Everything, The Checkout and The Project. She also hosts a Dungeons & Dragons podcast, so don't let her popular girl looks fool you. Can you please welcome colossal nerd Alex Lee?
She wears a black top with bright flares of rainbow colours, paired with black pants and heels.
Hi, Tim. Hi. I'm Alex. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
You too. Hi,
Yes.
Anne.
Hi.
Oh my goodness.
Hi,
Sit up
Alex.
here.
I'm
Hello.
Marco. Nice to
hey,
meet you.
Marco.
How's it
You too. Hi, everyone. Come take a seat. Come and sit down. How exciting. Oh my goodness.
Now, what have you brought for us today?
This is like a box of treasures that I've basically collected when I was a kid. We've got a $2 note, which is cool. I mean, Sydney Olympic ticket to the volleyball, happiest day of my life. There's a mould of my teeth. They've probably hidden it because they thought I wouldn't want to talk about it, but actually I do.
That?
Look at this.
One row of moulded teeth.
How old were you when you got this?
Well, I think I was like in year 8 when I got braces. So yeah, this is a bit of behind the scenes of the making of my TV smile. Just a little special part of all the things that made this little weirdo who she is today, I guess.
It's fabulous. Give a round of applause for Alex Lee!
Alex flashes her beaming smile. Now all the sitters are posed in their various armchairs with different blocks of colour as backdrops.
Artist, your challenge is about to begin.
You have 4 hours to create your portraits, and your time starts now.
The artists approach.
It's nice to meet you, Alex.
Great to meet you too.
Do you mind if I take some photos?
Of course.
Let me sit head up a little bit.
Chloe.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
With only one spot in the semi-final up for grabs, the pressure is on to create a portrait that demonstrates the artist's technical and artistic prowess.
Okay, now I can start.
How the artists choose to capture their subjects, and if they include the sitter's special item, is up to them.
Tony.
Head straight, please. Just over a little. Thank you. Thanks. I'm being fussy about the direction because sometimes there'll be a line that's not there.
Of course. Yeah. Especially with the shadows and the hat.
Yeah. Do you ever think about not bringing a hat?
Sorry, man. Goes with the fit.
Yeah.
At 50, Tony Erickson traded a successful career in graphic design for his true passion, painting. His submission is typical of his rough and impressionistic style and was painted in less than an hour.
Robert.
You made a strong start here. You've got quite a lot of paint on the board already.
Yep.
Can you tell me a little bit about your process? How do you get started?
Well, just a good old-fashioned charcoal sketch.
Yeah.
Then block it in.
Yep.
Gets really ugly for a while. And then it comes back again. It's a bit magical when that likeness just starts to come in.
You're a fast painter. Is there a risk that you might finish early today?
Yes. It'll get to a point, it always does, where I think you're not doing it any good, just step away. So we'll see if we get there.
I can't wait to see what happens.
Cool.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Other artists are mixing colours. Anna Corinne refers to a photo of Frank on her tablet. She shakes her head.
Oh, wrong size. It's gonna be too small. So I started drawing and then I realized it's going to be too small and it's not going to make an interesting painting. So I'd rather start in the beginning over than not be able to fix it at the end.
Mother of three, Anna Karen Goosen, recently moved to Australia from South Africa. With her boys now grown up, she has returned to art with renewed vigour. Her submission was painted in oils. Its use of geometry, a nod towards cubism.
Anna Karen, you've done this for quite a while.
I've done it for a long time, but it's the first time I've been put on the spot to do it live and in such a short time, because this is 4 hours. Like, there's no moment for you just to see what you've done wrong.
So you like to work for a couple of hours, go away, come back and look at it.
It's also like the reality of my life. I still have other, I'm still a mom and I have other things to do. I think like most working moms, you're juggling, trying to get everything done. People love saying you can't be an artist and a parent, but you can. It's hard, but it has its perks, because you can have a sick child sleeping at your easel.
Yes.
Anne has dyed her hair pink since painting her blonde self-portrait.
I love a good stranger sketch, yes. But having permission to do so, it's a bit better than sketching someone on the bus who's a bit cross with you.
Anne Barnetson is a courtroom sketch artist who has drawn a number of high-profile individuals on trial. Her self-portrait was painted in 9 hours, using watercolour, ink and gouache on paper.
Hi, Anne.
Hello.
So you're working pretty fast. You've done this one already.
Yeah, just did a quick sketch to sort of a bit loosey-goosey, bit warm myself up a little bit. This is the technique I tend to use when I'm doing court sketches. So I'll do the sketch in good old ballpoint biro pen, and then I wash over the top of it. Yeah, it's biro.
Amazing. What are you trying to capture about her today that was like the most important thing for you?
I wanted to capture the outfit. B, just the pose and the body language.
I'm loving the detail of the coffee cup under the chair. Is that going to make it through to the end, do you think?
I think so, yes.
Alex takes a sneaky sip of her takeaway coffee. Tara's working at a bench, not an easel, starting a close-up portrait of Chloe's face beneath her hat brim. Chloe's looking up, her face framed by straight red hair.
So I'm really curious, Chloe, how did you get into acting?
I've always wanted to be an actor, but I grew up rural, so the only kind of opportunities were community theatre and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But 15, 16 was when I was like really trying to get into it as a career, and then got my agent the day I graduated uni.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
21-year-old Tara Royal comes from a family of artists and has painted since she can remember. The youngest artist in today's heat, Tara's self-portrait, painted in acrylics, took her over 20 hours to complete.
Hi there, Tara. Now you're working in watercolour on paper today.
Yes, on paper.
So what are you hoping to capture of Chloe?
Well, she's got beautiful features and she's gorgeous. And I really like the pose of her, just like looking up towards the light, because it's like she's, staring off to her bright future.
That is a really beautiful picture.
Thank you.
Do you think you'll find a way to bring in some of this Western material?
Well, that's what I'm hoping with the hat, but I might...
the hat might just finish at the top there. I can really see some likeness coming through, but you've chosen that small scale, so I think it's going to be how can you, in 4 hours, put as much as you can into that to really show us your skills.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Thanks, Tara.
Thank you.
In time-lapse, spectators bustle about.
Artists, that's 1 hour down.
What is that? The first hour? Shit.
Tim has painted a black backdrop for Alex and is outlining her eyes in the same black. Julianne is working on Frank's face beneath his straw hat. Chloe.
Sitting is a lot harder than I expected.
So we are well into today's paint now. Chloe's pod, Tony, and he's already an award-winning graphic designer. How's he going?
Yeah, look, Tony's made a flying start. Tony's aware that he's a fast painter, and the problem for him is going to be knowing when to stop. I suppose my only concern for Tony is that he's making a fast study. Is it a finished work of art?
Tara is our youngest painter today. How's she going?
Tara is working well. My concern is that working on that scale just isn't going to be ambitious enough, and it doesn't leave enough space for all of that wonderful Western regalia.
Frank's pod seems unfair to me because there are two subjects they have to paint.
Now, Anna Karen did have a little meltdown this morning, and I believe that she had to scrap her first attempt and start again. However, she went straight in and did a really lovely study of Annie the dog. And the work that I'm seeing at the moment shows me that she's a real contender.
Now, Julianne is already an award-winning artist. How is she faring in the competition?
She's doing some really interesting work with scoring into the wooden plane and then working over that too. I see some gum leaves, I saw some wattle leaves. It's a charming picture.
We've got Anne, who is a courtroom sketch artist.
The detail that she's brought in at the moment is promising. She's got a full body composition and she's brought in some incidental details that make for quite an interesting picture.
Marco, former baker, is he doing well in the competition so far?
He's concentrated on the face. Now, we saw that with his self-portrait too. That's part of his feature. He will hone in and work up the face as part of the portrait, and then the background will develop in a different way. And we haven't seen anything in the background yet, but it's too early to tell for Marco, if I'm honest. So let's wait and see.
Hope you'll get the massive pimple in between my eyes that I woke up with this morning.
Don't worry, I'm editing it out.
Marco Ruby Piper is a successful full-time artist who has participated in a number of solo and group exhibitions. His submission, painted in oils, was completed using a limited palette of only 4 colours.
Hey, Marco.
Hey, how are you?
I'm really well. Tell me about how you're going.
I'm getting there. Initially, I was stressed because I think I wanted to get the lightness a bit quicker, but now I'm feeling better.
Okay. And what is it about Alex that you wanted to make sure was really coming through in this portrait?
I'm just gonna try to get a good representation of what she looks like. She's got a great face, so try not to ruin it, you know.
I'll leave you to it then, Marco.
Thank you so much.
One artist is working in blue pencil, another is making broad sweeps of black with a paintbrush. Julianne interviews her subject.
Frank, what's the name of your property?
Hillview?
Hillview. Do you have kookaburras in your property?
Yes, we do.
We do?
Certainly do.
Okay, so I can get a kookaburra in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Julianne Ross Alcorn credits her creativity to growing up in Papua New Guinea, where she developed a deep appreciation for the natural world. Her self-portrait, painted with pencil and watercolours on birchwood panels, was created on her veranda, inspired by the sounds of the bush.
Abdul.
Hey, Julianne, I've seen your work before at the Archibald.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really beautiful painting.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
I love how you're doing Annie. You can really see that connection between Annie and Frank. I'm also really interested on a technical level in how you've done the fur. So you have scratched into that one?
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. And really, once you put it down, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a one-way street.
One-way street. You just got to work with it. And if it goes wrong, put a leaf over it.
Spectators are sitting and standing around the artists in their pods. Anna Corinne, who's painting with headphones on, is approached by her young adult son.
Mom,
Hmm?
I think you need to move that eye a little bit. I think it's slightly too high.
Dankie, my skat.
No worries. Love you.
I love you.
Cheryl is painting Chloe.
Hi, Auntie Cheryl. You're a fashion designer. And
look,
your stuff's been on the runway in Milan.
Oh, you found out?
Honestly, that's so deadly.
Cheryl Creed was an artist who was drawn into the world of fashion, where she established herself as an haute couture designer. Her self-portrait marks Cheryl's return to painting after a 10-year hiatus.
She has bobbed grey hair.
So where are your mob from, Aunt?
From up Townsville, from out Mitchell, Stradbroke, so yeah.
Oh, you're a proper Murray.
I'm all the way around there. I own Queensland.
What were you painting before you did fashion?
Portraits, because I wanted to, paint our mob and that.
Why is it so important for you to paint mob?
Look, I think when you do a portrait of somebody, it's really personal.
Yeah.
And, if you've got your own mob doing it, because, a long time ago we used to think, God, to do a portrait, only that was, wasn't for us, and, and if I can paint somebody and make them happy and, keep our images there and...
Remember the ones that have gone, eh? Well, I'll let you focus.
Oh, thanks for coming over and talking. I'm so glad you're here too.
I'm so glad I got to yarn with you.
Ruben is sizing up Annie the dog, who's dozing.
Would she be able to look like here, Frank?
Annie, look. Annie, look. She's got jet lag.
Ruben paints a large blue canvas.
I usually am painting sort of large-scale works. That's sort of my day-to-day gig, so it's a paint down to smaller scale. It's definitely a bit of a change.
Reuben Bortwood discovered art at 16 when he was forced to spend 9 months at home recovering from a serious rugby injury. His self-portrait was painted in acrylic and aerosol on board and canvas.
How have you found going from super big in a mural down to canvas size?
Like, smaller canvases take me longer than, like, you know, a 10 metre by, like, 8 metre wall. It's just a different way of, like, working and then layering up. It's a different process. So.
And I've got to ask, you don't have Annie in the picture?
Depending on how I'm going, I want to, like, kind of, you know, get something I'm stoked with here and then perhaps add Annie in later, yeah.
I'll leave you to it.
Sweet, bro. Thank you. I'll chip away.
One of the spectators is making his own sketch of a sitter. Marco's mixing colours on a palette.
Mix.
Hello, Alex.
Luke, hello. I've been desperate for someone to talk to.
Yeah, sorry.
Please.
How are you going with this?
Look, it's been a test to be here with my own thoughts for 4 hours.
I
come to a dark place and we've come out of it again.
Have you been painted before?
I've never been painted before.
Ooh, are you nervous to see? Are you excited? Both?
Yeah, both. You know, it can be quite a revealing sort of thing, especially just sitting there and I have so little control or say about how I am being perceived.
All three artists have drawn you riding a dragon, so I think you'll be happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim's painting a close-up.
What did you say your eye colour was, Alex? It's got kind of like a greeny...
There's a little bit of green in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm too brown.
Tim Christenat's love of art can be traced back to his grandmother, who inspired him to draw at a young age. He has gone on to become a successful painter who has sold art both locally and abroad. In his self-portrait, Tim uses acrylics to achieve a high contrast finish.
So talk me through this. This technique is interesting.
It is. It's an interesting point to come to as well. I've been a little bit stuck on the nose because I got it wrong.
I think that your process, it's a little bit unforgiving, isn't it? If you make a mistake,
yeah.
When you're building up the paint in the way that you're building it, how do you walk back when you're not happy with something?
Because it's acrylic, it's going to dry quite quick. So obviously this is going to be too dark, but like I'll just kind of keep laying and laying and laying. So.
And when are you going to attack the hair? Because hair can be quite tricky.
Generally the hair is probably the last thing I do. So
all right.
The hair will be a bit more abstract.
Well, I look forward to seeing that hair in the end.
The pods look busy.
Artist, you are 2 hours down. We are halfway through.
Huh? What's all that about?
Annie looks sulky. Bree paces behind the busy artists, observing them.
Gonna do the other eye now. Can't procrastinate any longer.
Marco adds detail.
Oh, I'm so slow today. It's all right.
It's all right. It's beautiful, Tara. You've captured her.
I don't feel like I have yet. I'm way behind schedule with time.
You'll be fine, says Tara's mum. Tony takes his finished portrait of Chloe down from his easel and starts from scratch with a blank pink canvas. He pulls a face at the camera crew.
Mental.
He stands back.
Gonna go again.
You're doing another one? From the start?
Well, from the middle it'd be better, but I'll have to start at the start.
That's crazy.
Just feeling like I was overworking the first one, so I have no idea what it's going to look like 2 hours from now. I'm just going to go as fast as I can, and it'll be rough, and I'll like it that way. Okay, so as you were.
Bree's sitting with Abdul.
So, Bree, there's a lot of creativity in the room today, even in the audience with people sketching and doodling and drawing, people talking about the works. There's a real vibe about the place. But let's turn our attention to the 9 artists that have actually got to finish a painting today. Is there any that have stood out for you?
I've been watching Marco quite closely, and I have to say, he is really pulling it together at the end. That painting is suddenly emerging from the canvas in a way that I thought it wasn't going to. Tony, he's on to portrait number 2.
I think that first one, lost a little bit of the spark, and by going over it and over it, it started to become a little bit muddy and a little bit muted. So looking forward to seeing how he works under pressure. And then we've got Anna Karen, and I particularly like the way that she's painting Annie the dog.
That dog is good, and I think she's got the relationship between Annie the dog and Frank in terms of composition. The other artist that's really captured Annie is Julianne, and I hadn't seen this in her self-portrait, but actually she's scratching into the wood to get that detail.
She's using all sorts of different processes. I am quite enamoured with this approach. I think we've got a really good painting.
Artists, especially you, Tony, you have 1 hour to go. Sorry, Tony.
Yeah, thanks.
It's going fast.
Tim fills in Alex's dark hair. Ruben adds detail and colour to Frank's face. Cheryl captures the red of Chloe's hair. Tara.
Hey, Mum. Do you think I should add more hair details or should I leave it? I feel like I'm worried with the time now. I'm just darken it a little bit here.
Hello, Chloe.
Hello.
How are you going sitting there for 4 hours?
It's not my forte, I will tell you that much.
I am sorry to tell you that it's been extended for another 4 hours too. Just so the artist had a bit more time.
Good.
Now, have you been painted before?
I've been painted for Archibald a few times, which has been very cool.
And how honest will you be with your feedback at the end?
Stay tuned.
Anna Karen's working on Annie.
So I'm trying to think, what can I do in the last hour? I think if I've got the dog in enough, now it's the overall.
Frank, how are you going? You've been sitting there for quite a while now.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
And Annie's going okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She was having nightmares there before. She was asleep. I suppose she thought she was out in the paddock mustering. She was studying.
How are you finding the newfound fame that came because of the show? Like, it's so popular.
I knew when I was doing it that it was going to be successful for some reason, but I just thought that that's what people would want. And I've always been trying to find, for 30 years, some way to get the message out on working dogs, what we do in the rural industry, and get kindness into it. There's two ways of training a dog, one's through fear and one's through kindness. When it's through kindness, they'll work their little heart out to get the cattle back to you, because it's just the bond, you know?
Wow.
Julianne scratches in more detail.
Artists, you have 10 minutes to go.
Oh.
Tim finishes Alex's hair.
Nearly there, Alex. Done so good.
Eyes are a little too close together now. Is that a fixable thing? You've got 10 minutes.
It is.
Anna Karen's son is advising her again as she keeps painting Annie the dog.
Then the eyes were in the right place.
They were, yeah.
Yeah, why did I fiddle?
I don't know.
Tara paints Chloe's hat brim.
It's fear.
Yeah, it is
Fear
fear.
makes me fiddle.
You'll get it.
Tony stands back to appraise his second portrait of Chloe. Then he takes it down from the easel and puts it aside, saying it's rubbish.
It's rubbish.
He puts the first one back up.
I like the first one a hell of a lot more, so just a few little tweaks and this will be the one.
All the artists are adding final details. Tara's face is flushed as she bends closely over her work. Anna Karen fills in background colour.
Artist, your time is up.
Please step away from your easels.
Anna Karen lifts her hands as if in surrender. Marco high-fives Anne and Tim in his pod.
Thanks, Alex. You're a ledge.
Outside, afternoon sun slants across the power station.
Before the judges choose the last artist to go through to the semi-final, the sitters will get to pick their favourite portrait to take home.
Hi, Chloe.
Hello.
Are you ready to give feedback to three artists to their faces?
I'm ready to see the pictures.
Tony grins and Cheryl looks apprehensive.
Artist, can you please turn around your easels?
Oh my gosh.
The three paintings are small, medium and large. Chloe gapes.
Oh my god!
Tara's is a close-up. Tony's shows Chloe's whole head and Cheryl's includes the torso.
Wow!
Would you like to take a closer look?
Oh my god, that's so cool. my God, you got my little crystals in there. That is so beautiful, dude.
Thank you.
It looks a lot like me. I also know how tricky it is to work with watercolor, and the shadow and the detailing is beautiful. Wow. Oh my God, you guys are so talented. What the heck? Oh my gosh. These are so cool. I don't have any fancy words to say. You guys are all so talented. What the heck? Oh my God, these are all so sick, dude. This is so cool.
The judges often say sick dude as well, so
Good.
you're using the right terminology.
All right, cool. I'm ready to be a judge for the next season.
This is the hard
Wow.
bit. You gotta pick one.
Tara waits with a hopeful expression.
My favourite is the watercolor.
Congratulations.
Tara mouths a thank you, looking deeply moved.
Thank you so much. I love it. It's really beautiful.
Miranda is in the next pod.
So, Alex, how do you feel? Nervous? Excited?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Okay, artists, turn your easels.
Alex has been painted as a bust, as a half profile, and in full.
It was incredible.
Alex beams as she applauds. The artists applaud each other.
Hi, Marco. Oh, wow. Such beautiful colours. Oh, wow. Oh, you got my eyes really well. It's beautiful.
There we are.
Hi, Anna.
Hello.
Oh, there I am.
Full-length glory.
Oh, yes. Yeah, because your first sketch was
Just your head.
my head, I think, and then you decided to do the full length. Oh, wow.
Got to get those shoes in. So cool.
I love that you've captured so much from reality, like how I can't keep my shoe on my foot and I'm always just flopping it around.
They're difficult, you know.
Yeah. And the little coffee cup there, that's amazing. Oh, wow. Tim, this is so amazing. I love how you've taken such a colourful background and just sucked all the colour out of it, put me in this void. But it's beautiful. You can really, just focuses all the attention on my face. I love it.
A lot of
Thank you. Oh, you guys have done such an amazing job.
So, Alex, now you have the incredibly difficult task of choosing one.
I mean, I would love to take them all and just sort of have a whole room dedicated to, gallery of me at home. But, I think the one that captures my experience today,
Tim and Marco look tense.
it's got to be Anne's. I've got me in all my glory there. I've just captured a very nice moment in my life.
So good.
Beaming, Anne bows her head in gratitude.
They're all amazing. Thank you.
Anne grins beside her full-length watercolour portrait of Alex.
So, Frank, moment of truth, how are you feeling?
More nervous.
I think they're going to be great. Artists, turn your easels.
Frank looks stunned by the portraits, one of his face, the others of him sitting with and cuddling Annie.
Holy moly.
In Julianne's portrait, he's cuddling Annie in a bush setting. In Anna Karen's, he's sitting proudly behind Annie. Ruben's portrait is a close-up of Frank tipping his hat.
They're all so different. It's not what I expected. I thought I'd have three the same. They're all completely different. Nobody would mind if I put my glasses on.
No. He peers at Julianne's.
There's so much in there. She's got the sign and it says Hillview Finger Family since 1902. So thanks for that. That's captured history.
Frank moves on to Anna Karen's with its backdrop of geometric blocks.
That's unusual. It looks like I fell over in a wheelbarrow.
Maybe.
Very relaxed, and Annie's relaxed, and that's what I want about the kindness that's got to come from the handler to the dog.
Frank gazes at Ruben's large canvas.
A bit like Ando.
No doggo, Frank. Your face was enough for me.
No, that's fine. Thank you. Brilliant. Now, have I got to pick something? Have I? Can I dial a friend?
Unfortunately, you can't. So you have to pick one.
Julianne waits with her eyes down while Anna Karen and Ruben watch Frank closely.
Anna.
In the wheelbarrow.
Anna Karen laughs.
Thank you.
Frank smiles gently back at Anna Karen.
Doesn't that look relaxed?
Yes.
It does.
You look
It's more
incredibly-
relaxed than I've ever been in my life.
The sun sinks low behind the power station's roof.
While the artists enjoy some downtime, it's up to the judges to cast a critical eye over today's work and select a winner to go through to the semi-finals.
Time was not really a friend to our artists today. Everybody could have done with a few more hours.
I would tend to agree, and we're looking now at the artists who've captured Chloe.
I do love the way Cheryl has over-exaggerated the hat. The hat was front and centre for Chloe today. Cheryl's really lent into that. I think you get a little bit of the energy coming through, although it's tending a little more cowgirl than Chloe.
I think that's absolutely right. I love that oversized hat, but we just don't see Chloe in that face.
This is Tony's first painting of two, so he's made a decision and decided to go with a painting that he spent a fair bit more time on.
Well, here's what I like. Pink and turquoise sit together beautifully. In terms of colorism, you know, we can see that Tony knows what he's doing. But that face, it is a likeness of Chloe in some ways, but Chloe after she's received some very bad news. I'm just not sure this captures her spirit.
It's a sullen face.
I was a bit worried for Tara during the day. She looked stressed right until the end of the day, but she's ended up with quite a beautiful likeness. My question is that, is it a little bit too beautiful?
She's definitely captured Chloe's pout. Absolutely perfect.
Yes.
But you're right, this time has been spent on the freckling, the eyes. What I wanted was a weird lemon on her head.
I do think that her spirit comes through here. It's just a very safe picture. She's just focused in on a very small portrait of the sitter's face. You know, she just missed an opportunity here.
Alex's pod.
Alex was a really interesting sitter today because she was both very still and then as soon as she's not still, she's incredibly animated.
Look, I think Tim took a risk with those teeth. Teeth are really hard to paint. I think we have tipped into the slightly ghoulish territory here, and it's not really helped by that black background. That said, I think Tim's done well to really cover that canvas in the time that he had.
Yeah, I really like the way that he's done a black T-shirt on a black background, but they're clearly different textures or slightly different colours. Interesting elements, but together, it's not doing it for me.
Anne's full portrait.
Well, Alex really looks like a model here, doesn't she? I think Anne's lent into her beauty, and we've got the whole setup. There's quite a lot of information in this picture, and yet something is missing for me.
It feels like a fashion sketch to me, which, if done in a considered way, can make a really wonderful artwork, but in this case, I don't think it's a very effective portrait.
Marco's painting was a real journey across the day. It took him quite a while to get the likeness.
I think Marco has really successfully worked with such a limited palette. There is as much colour or more colour than any of the portraits we've seen today, but he's done it with only a few tubes of paint. I think it's a really beautiful and effective way of creating a portrait.
The colour of Alex's top that she was wearing was a very subtle fabric. He didn't have enough time to really sort of capture the delicacy of that, and he is a delicate painter. That said, it's a lovely face, it's a lovely likeness, and I think he's been true to himself with this picture.
Frank.
Now look, we have 3 very different portraits of Frank and a couple of portraits featuring the star of the day, Annie, the dog. Let's start with Ruben's painting.
I do think we have some issues with scale here in terms of shrinking the mural practice down to a canvas or exhibition style practice. The over-exaggeration in the features is very muralistic.
I really think that Ruben would have benefited just from a little bit of teeth.
I think that's quite right. It almost makes it look like Frank has no teeth. He's got quite nice teeth, actually. For me, Anna Karen has captured Annie the dog spectacularly.
I agree. Annie the dog is front and centre and looks like Annie the dog. It's a terrific portrait.
Annie is beautiful. I do have some questions about the composition here. Frank, such a gentle man, beautiful smile, and he is in a very masculine pose here.
Are you talking about the man spread, Brie? I think that's right. Look, it is a man spread pose, but Anna Karen has shown that relationship between the man and his dog, and that's what Frank's all about. Finally, Julianne. So much to like about this picture.
What Julianne has picked up here is that one of the most important things about Frank and who he is his relationship with Annie, and that is just beautifully executed in this work. That said, we have to talk about the face.
And we've talked about how difficult profiles are. I think this profile has fallen a bit short.
And yet, there's a lot of merit in this picture. She can capture that spirit of the bush that we love so much. She captures the animal so well, that fur, and I love her mark making. This is an extremely charming piece of Australiana.
I think it's been a really tough day for the artists, which means it's been a really tough day for us, and it's going to be really difficult for us to choose a top 3. We've got to put a lot of thought into this next decision.
The sky glows golden at sunset. Inside the power station, the lights have come on.
Thank you, artists. It's not always easy to be creative on a deadline, but you have all created such incredible work.
The judges have looked at your portraits and have chosen their top 3. The first artist chosen is...
The artists watch Luke apprehensively.
Marco.
Marco looks astonished. He claps one hand to his heart and doubles over with shocked laughter.
It wasn't because of your painting, Marco. It was the beautiful shorts.
Anything to get me over the line.
The second artist is...
Anna Karen and Julianne look solemn.
Julianne.
Julianne blinks in shock, then looks humbled, grimacing a little.
It's done.
Marco beams at her.
And the final artist chosen is...
Tara and Anne look like they're on tenterhooks.
Anna Karen.
Anna Karen presses her palms together, then gives herself a clap.
Thank you. Thank you.
She laughs with delight and relief.
It's now time for our top 3 artists to find out who'll be in with a chance to win a life-changing commission to hang in the National Portrait Gallery.
Anna Karen, Julianne, Marco, congratulations on getting this far in the competition.
But unfortunately, only one person can go forward.
Today we had to make a really hard decision, but we chose an artist that showed us really good potential for success in the semi-final, did a really amazing self-portrait, and in the end what got us was their fantastic portrayal of the star of the show, Annie the dog. And the winner is Anna Karen.
Anna Karen came out with an incredible piece of art. I'm just super happy for her, and I think she deserves it.
Thank you.
Really happy for you. Awesome.
Today was really fun. I am relieved, I am thankful, and I am super excited for the next round. It's actually wonderful to think I'm going to get to do this again.
In fast motion footage, Anna Karen's portrait of Frank and Annie takes shape. Text on a black screen. In memory of Annie, 2020 to 2025.
Next time.
Please welcome Dr. Karl Kruszelnicki.
Our top 6 return for the semi-final.
I'm wigging out.
And one eliminated artist gets given a second chance.
I was so happy that we got the opportunity to put in a wild card.
Who will rise to the challenge?
We can do this, can't we?
We got this, Jen. We got this.
And claim their spot in the grand final.
Absolutely an artist of outstanding potential.
Turn your easels.
Dr. Karl looks stunned.
Far freaking out.